Maxine here, welcome back to the channel. So today we're looking at the Series 1 Bricklink Designer Program finalists. There are 5 amazing sets just been revealed, so let's have a look at them now. So first we have the Snack Shack. This set consists of 548 parts, 23 colours and just 3 stickers. This little Snack Shack has everything. It has a deep fryer, it has a milkshake machine, it has a press grill, a condiment station and a little fridge. The building itself resembles a travel trailer. It was inspired by a food truck that the designers saw when they were in Florida. So of all the builds to get through the designer program for the finalists, this is probably the most basic. I love the little details though that there are in this set, and this can easily be added to like any city. There's a little seagull and a little rat that's obviously supposed to be like, you know, waiting to try and grab some food that maybe someone drops. And I love the part usage for like these little machines in the kitchen. Like that is just the best thing ever, and anyone could use that for like any other sets that they have. I'm so glad like such a small build got into the final for this, because it just looks so sweet, and I can't imagine it's going to have a massive price point for this one. I absolutely love the deep fryer. That just is absolutely hilarious with the like chicken drumstick thrown in there. It proper like looks like you could lift it out and help yourself to like some deep fried food. Proper American vibe to it. And oh my god, even the grill looks amazing. Definitely would love to get this set. Next of the builds we have the general store from the Wild West. So this set has 1,848 pieces of 29 colours and 4 stickers. Another great thing to note about this build is it comes with 5 minifigs and 2 horses. Amazing! It also has that really cute and hilarious vulture build at the very top. Love it. I used to grow up watching Wild West films with my grandparents, and oh my god, I am in love with this wagon. It is absolutely amazing, and I've always wanted to know actually how to build a wagon like this out of Lego, so to maybe potentially get this build would just be amazing. I love that despite the size of this build, the designer still thought enough to put detail into the back of the build. So even if you look around the back, you can see that there's like no entrance, there's ladders up to the roof, there's like a bit of shrubbery in there, there's even like a kind of side section as well where we can see what looks like some vegetables for sale, so maybe like a little mini market. And oh my god, look at the rocking chair! Some more hot dogs used for chairs, not that we haven't seen that before. Now looking at the interior of the build, we have what looks to be like an old school cash register, which looks awesome. It also looks like there's kind of like liquor on the bar, which is really typical of like a Wild West scene, I guess. First, the Wild West scene is obviously meant to be based off of like slightly historic events, so it even says that the general store is found in what is called Lucky Town, established in 1852. So that for that reason we get some really old school minifigs, which look amazing with little top hats and very traditional looking wares. And even though there's some very basic shrubbery thrown in there with parts, this designer has made the effort to make an actual cactus, which looks great. Next in the lineup we have the Old Train Engine Shed. This build has 2,298 pieces, 34 colours and 10 stickers. This has to be just like the coolest ever build. Like this designer knew exactly all the details that needed to go into this kind of set. And we're totally spoiled with 6 minifigs as well, which is always a plus. And the lathe even moves backwards and forwards. The pump rotates. So even the crane moves sideways, so you can move it from one end of the shed to the other. And also, probably my favourite part of this build is the drazing, which moves backwards and forwards, and you can move the hand lever up and down with 2 minifigs. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is one of the ones I am so most excited for. So we've got the Parisian Street. So the Parisian Street has 3,465 pieces, 37 colours and 16 stickers. Why I'm so excited about this build? I think I've realised something. I am absolutely convinced the designer has based this off a real street. And why do I think this? Because I think I've been there. If you look at this screenshot that I've taken from Google Maps, this is a cafe that I've been to countless times when I visited Paris. It's a little tradition of mine, and it's found at the corner of Notre Dame Cathedral. Okay, so the set says it's a bistro in the corner here, but the similarities are just so uncanny with the black windows. Oh my gosh. So the whole street might not look exactly the same, but I think it is very loosely based off this because the similarities are just insane. I am honestly seriously in love with this build. It's really bad though because it's making me really want the Eiffel Tower set, and that was not a set I had my eye on before. But now I just want to make like a little France. And for the Parisian Street, we are treated to 7 minifigures, which includes a French artist, a boulangerie man, and a very dapper man. Last but not least, we have the Mountain Fortress. So this set has 3,986 parts and 30 colours. I think out of all of the finalist builds, this one caught my eye first. Not because I'm saying it's the best, but only because I am a massive fantasy medieval fan of Lego. I've not seen any builds that look anywhere remotely like this one. First, we're actually being treated to a castle medieval kind of build that is very winter orientated, so not like the Lion Knight's castle or the medieval blacksmith. So this build would work in great not only with a medieval fantasy world, but also also a winter village maybe. Can you tell what I'm thinking? The kind of structure and shape of the build does remind me a little bit of the Lion Knight's castle, and also this build folds up. So you can see the interior details, but you can also close it up to make it sort of modular. I love the little details like the snow caps and the icicles. It consists of an upper and a lower part of the castle and is connected by a drawbridge which goes over a frozen moat. And apparently something to note that the designer has mentioned is that this build does have a few Technic pieces in there, but not enough to put any beginner builder off, or anyone off that just doesn't like Technic. Looking at the interior, I absolutely love the details for this. So this picture I think is showing the larder because of the hanging meat, the fish, the carrots in the background. But can anyone tell me what cylindrical parts are? Because at first I thought they were scrolls, but then if it's in a larder, are they rolling pins? Comment below if you figured that one out. So it also looks like there's a kind of cell in there, a room potentially for an archer to hang up his bow, a room with maybe like a peasant or servant girl in there with her broom, and also what just looks like to be a very fancy bedroom in the top floor. There's plenty of spots to put your lookouts on looking out over the wall. However, I couldn't find any confirmation on the website whether this set comes with any minifigs, so if anyone knows, please hit me up in the comments because they look awesome. So yeah, if you already can't tell from my very excited face, this is definitely a set I want to be getting a hold of. Tell me what you guys think. My very quick run through of this Series 1 finalists for the Bricklink Designer Programme. Please tell me what you thought in the comments. Are there any that you wish had got through but they didn't? Which one's your favourite of the 5? And please like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more absolutely awesome LEGO fun content. Until next time, bye!